live today. Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. That's right. It is Friday. It is the entry into the weekend. I am feeling pretty relieved that we are there. But if you don't remember who I am, I'm Chixxa at Chixxa_RL. And here for more Rocket League post-orange. This is the undefeated roster. Keep in mind, they have just been absolutely killing it in both the ECAC and the NECC, which we have today. They're against Clarke Red, who I believe is currently 2-3, post 5-0 in NECC. And as for ECAC, congratulations also as well to Nazmyth, who was awarded the Rookie and Player of the Season in that league. So he's certainly feeling the hype, the vibes. I'm sure the team is very proud of him for that accomplishment this season. So hopefully they can bring it as well in NECC today. I have all the faith in them. It's of course a best of 5 as per always in the NECC. So I'm just kind of excited to see how they do. They struggled a little bit on Wednesday against Fanshawe. I still don't know if I'm saying that correctly. They were an 0-7 team that they went up against, but they brought it all the way to a game 6, I believe, in a best of 7. So they faltered a little bit, but that was after getting back into the season after post spring break sort of thing. So I think with all of that put in together, we're here on Rocket League. It is game day. It is excitement day. I'm excited. I'm kind of sad this season is almost coming to a close, but that's okay because I think at this point, you know what? We've seen a lot of Rocket League, and that only makes it better. Speaking of Rocket League, we're back. We're in the game. Actually, 15 seconds a little late on me. But nonetheless, I'm happy to see that they are in. They are playing. They're having a fun time. And Anonimal is scoring first on the side of a post. Really great quick aerial. He gets to that ball in no time. Able to put it in. Post starting with that lead. It is something that I expected them to, especially so early on in this game. We'll see if they can continue that pressure. KeramiK actually doesn't get beat, gets a piece of that ball. Nazmyth poked out into midfield. Anon trying to get it in. Nazmyth to quickly cut in, finds the second goal for post early on, 420 of course. And they find more pressure on the field. I mean, it's hard for me to say negative things about this team. They are constantly bringing up vibes, emotions. They're feeling confident. My favorite part about doing NECC matches is I'm required to be in the VC with them deafened as they play, which means I actually get to talk with them a little bit before they play. So I can see how are they feeling. Do I want to, say anything? Is there anything they need from me? Is there anything they want specifically hyped or just talked about? And just getting that interaction between them, it really, really feels special. So this team, certainly very special to me. They've done just wonderful things all season long, and they're starting it off strong today. If they can get a clear out of this field, Nazmyth, a great touch, ends it setting it upfield to KeramiK. John looking to clear this out upfield. And actually, I didn't mention the turquoise orange. I'm going to just say the turquoise, John and Killstar are on the side of Clarke Red. As I mentioned, they are 2-3 this season thus far. So with that being said, we're going to hope that we can manage against this Clarke roster. It's been a quieter last couple of minutes and 20 seconds. Anonimal looking to get something started. KeramiK, pressure off the corner. Can't do anything with it. Looks like least to get a demo, but the turquoise able to get it upfield. Anonimal touches dangerously in midfield, but no follow-up for Clarke Red, and they won't get a shot off that opportunity. John sending this one center. Killstar to the skies. Block here. See John with a miss. Anonimal, great 50. Nobody should be in the back end of Clarke. Quick transition needed for post to get a shot off. They'll find one, but deflected away. Killstar taking his time, has no boost. Looking for that 50, but Nazmyth, great touch. Almost finds another one to get that double tap. Just can't find it with the boost. Upfield, this one on target, but sent away by Nazmyth on that 50. Anonimal looking as well. Can't do anything with the KeramiK. 50, almost in front of net, making me a little bit nervous. Post Orange desperately needing a clear this game. KeramiK upfield finds that clear and gives the space for the team to rotate back in, grab some boost, and really reset. Nazmyth up off the sidewall, up off the backboard. Anonimal backboard here, gets a piece of the ball, but not really towards anybody. Good pinch for C. John. This will be in front of the net, but KeramiK ready to find the save. Send this one up towards midfield. The Turquoise looking to get a shot off. Actually skeets this one right in front of net, but it's off. And Nazmyth looking upfield. Looks for a flip there as well. Finds the reset. Doesn't get the shot. KeramiK a back pass. Turquoise ready. Demoing Anonimal. Good effort though for him to kind of reset that game. Naz shot on target, saved by C-John. Naz again, follow up. KeramiK shot saved by the Turquoise. Anonimal back. Sends it over one. Killstar up. Finds a miss. KeramiK with the read. Looks to go off the sidewall. Will find himself there. A little bit of an aerial. Running out of boost. Pass down to Nazmyth. Shot on target. There's that ECAC rookie and player of the season. And there as well is a phenomenal passing play. Again, different league and whatnot, but still it's very much noteworthy that these teams, well, our team, but technically both of our teams play in both the NECC and the ECAC. So having that practice and certainly that MVP player mentality does transfer over. Even though I've said it all season long, even if Nazmyth is at MVP, all players on the field have popped up at all times. They make it possible for Naz to be so successful, and he sets them up just as much as well. 12 seconds left. Not too much time left on the clock. I'd say that Post has this one safely in the bag. I will add a little bit of a check mark to this series score. They'll get one, and with that, we'll take a quick look at the stats as soon as this ball drops. If it drops, it dropped. Down it goes. Woo. Post a total of 10 shots. Clarke with 3, 6 saves, 3 on, 9 of 10 for shooting accuracy. Really, really great play on the side of Post. Again, passing plays work really well for this team. They keep finding those connections, especially early on with Anonimal shot. So I think overall, if they continue to do the same sort of thing, run through the motions that they know so well, they're well aware that they understand what it takes to succeed. At this point, they're 8-0 in ECAC, 5-0 here. They've won 13 games. They've only dropped, I think, 13 series. And keep in mind, they've only dropped maybe 4 or 5 games total, which is outstanding as well for a game kind of ratio for win to loss record. And they continue to impress with that. But we'll only see if time can tell them they can continue to hold on. I always tell them, don't get complacent. I know Atokad, their coach, tells them as well. Don't, slack off a little bit, but they certainly won't slack off at the start of game number 2. Nazmyth sets up KeramiK in a beautiful pass again. This one off the backboard and back wall out towards midfield, up high as well to give space for KeramiK to beat to that ball. It's a really good play. Overall, great placement on that shot. Really impressed with what they've seen before. But kind of back to mentioning Atokad earlier, as their coach he has found ways to help this team succeed and improve and make sure they do stay humble in that aspect of not getting complacent. It's good to be confident. It's not good to get over egotistical when playing Rocket League, especially. You want to always make sure you're playing your opponent to the best of your ability. Certainly they saw that earlier this week against that Fanshawe Academy game. That 0-7 team that took them farther than any other team has this season. But Nazmyth finding a way to get that double tap read, sets himself up so beautifully in midfield, rotates that car, places it down in the middle of net. Really phenomenal play for Nazmyth coming on through. You know, they don't want me to talk about them feeling confident, because right now they want to show exactly what they're made of on the field. Make sure, no, maybe I ramble a little less, talk more about the play-by-play that's going on, and all their plays have been so good. KeramiK almost stealing this one, falling off the backboard, but it's a breakdown of the Clarke Red defense. First one loses the ball. Sejon and the double commit on the last two defenders. You cannot do that defensively for the side of Clarke Red. Don't give a Nazmyth the opportunity to score, since you see he'll put it straight on target almost every time. Anonimal working the corner, tries to find it here. KeramiK sends one in the middle. Nazmyth with time wins this 50 open net. KeramiK, can he get up? It does. Follow up for Anonimal, and beautiful team play again for post. The initial touch by Nazmyth, good. KeramiK, although that should have been in, which he may get scolded for later. The follow-up is there for the third man. Anonimal feeling comfortable, but Naz can rotate back, be that third man, and he can come through to clean up that play. Really great confidence from this team as a whole. They're confident in one another, which can be sometimes the hardest part of Rocket League. If you're not comfortable with your team and you don't trust them to make those plays, rotate backfield, follow up plays upfield, then are you really even a team? Hesitations, a lot of mistakes are caused just initially by not trusting your teammates. And I know this team has a ton of trust in one another. Anonimal poke upfield, the turquoise back, able to send it off to the corner. KeramiK doesn't find the read, but that's okay. Halftime through game number 2. Anonimal. Touch here from Sejon. Killstar with the miss. KeramiK with the beat. Anon trying to pinch it through, and KeramiK does deflect that ball to the bottom left corner, and the last defender completely expecting a shot hit the other direction. Hello, a little bit of reversal, mental psychology. Really wonderful job for post. Anon with KeramiK, we'll leave that ball. Killstar up and at it, off the corner. Bounces here. KeramiK can't find that touch. Anonimal now looking for a touch of his own. A little bit of whiffy heroics in the midfield line that just sometimes happens until someone takes control. Control in the car of Nazmyth. Gets a 50 on that last touch. Anon out towards midfield. Shot missed by KeramiK. He's had a couple of those today, and that's okay. Sometimes it's just a bad read day. You just miss those shots and miss those opportunities. But that's what happens when, again, you have a good roster. People like Anonimal can step up today, and I normally see him as being more of a third-man role, but he's certainly stepping up. He's making plays. He's pitching the ball into the back of the net. What a solo effort by Anonimal with not much boost to find the angle and follow it up to boot. Complete solo play, doing wonderfully well. And yes, these guys are the top dogs of both the ECAC and NECC. Easily the favorite at this point in the season. They continue to impress and improve each and every time I see them. 6-0 score right now. Now, I hate calling a game early. Make that 7-0. Anonimal with 4 of the 7 goals today. You know what? Just because I called Nazmyth the Rookie and Player of the Year in ECAC, Anonimal needs to show why he also should have been at least an honorable mention at this point. Since I'm honorably mentioning him in this game, he's doing really quite well today. And even if KeramiK maybe a little shakier today, that's all good because that's exactly why. He's stepping up and this team is still being successful because of it. To Turquoise, fakes out one, finds the shot on the other. We set up the Brazil. We travel, we take it. Hopefully no one else scores and keeps the goal line at that, but 7-1. Clarke Red will find one, but still successful on, of course, the side of post. KeramiK taking his time, bounce down to Anon shot saved away, and KeramiK to the corner, looking to set up a shot again, cannot do so. Siege on the 50. The Turquoise looking to follow up, can't do so. Another huge clear. Killstar up a little too early. I think he could have waited to find a touch. Turquoise as well, following. Killstar. Anon with his 5th. Why'd you have to break the Brazil? Come on. Come on. I wanted to end with the Brazil. Plane has returned to station. Ending. All good. Does Anon get another one? No. The Turquoise does find a touch on this one. Out towards center field. We look to end today. Up. Still last second heroics, but ball does touch the ground. The team takes game number 2 and are knocking on a match point for game number 3. Keep in mind, this is a best of 5 unlike the ECAC, which are best of 7s. So these games do really come a lot quicker. And if you can't adapt or change as a team, then you're not going to find success on the field. Quick caster math, 16 shots for post, 7 saves on the side of Clarke Red, and just a single shot. Certainly they need more on the field to find that success that I was hoping they'd find. Clarke, you know, that one shot was very good. It was solo play by the Turquoise, fakes it one out, finds a flick over another, and it's a good play. But, you know, post, they're being successful as per always. They're finding their shots. They're working as a team. Anonimal, a monster game for him, being that he has 5 goals. And you know what? I mentioned the 16 shots earlier. Again, 8 goals went in, 7 saved. That's 15. So 15 of 16 shots are on target. They are dangerous. They either need to be saved or they're going to be on in. And I think that's something that always does get undernoted. If your team even only has 3 shots, but they all go in because they're accurate, and the other team maybe has 10 and only 1 or 2 need to be saved, that's the difference of the game. Certainly quality over quantity, but post seems like they can do both. So that's even better than any of that. But we're hopefully, you know, in the last game of this series. I'm not going to jinx anything, though. Not going to jinx anything. But I think I can almost safely say that with the games that they've been playing today. I'm going to let this first couple 10 seconds play out. Make sure I take a water break. Don't forget, hydrate, gamers. Whether you're just watching or playing, make sure to take care of yourself. Because if you're gaming for long hours, like I have been with some betas of said games, you might forget to hydrate a little bit. So please, do take care of yourself. Solo casting, also fun, phenomenal experience. Granted, I know a lot of people who do really well at it and are quite entertaining. I hope I'm at least a little entertaining. I've definitely enjoyed my time here at Post and being able to cast the teams like this because you love being on the winning side of things. Even though sportsmanship on both sides, it's been nice to see the closer games that these teams can bring on the field. So much opportunity in collegiate esports. It will always hold a place in my heart. just due to the amount of talent that you see, especially being that I only graduated college in December. It still feels in some ways like I'm there at times, and that's hard to miss. But 3:30, 0 goals scored. The Turquoise has a one-on-one with KeramiK, and he will find the save, send it upfield. That net's open. Can John get there in time? No, it's one end of the field to the other. KeramiK, first goal, first blood in game number 3 for Post Orange. And it's wonderful. Really, really good job. Whew. Good games, good games. 3:15 left on the clock. We'll see if we'll find more of a scoring fest. A Turquoise shot just off target. Could have been an opportunity there for Clarke Red, but they just don't find it. Anonimal working the corner, no touch. Nazmyth to the skies, Anon, able to find the touch and get this one upfield. Killstar working the back end. Anon will jump the ball, really take away from him, but Nazmyth with the turn keeps it there. KeramiK up, off towards the corner. Gets a little bit of a flip reset, doesn't do much with it. Anonimal patiently waiting back. Good controlled touch. Nazmyth over the corner. This 150'd. Anonimal up towards field. Nazmyth off the corner, pass to KeramiK. KeramiK taking his time, pokes over one, looks to go back down, but the 50 and a clear will result almost in a shot for Clarke Red, but they don't find the goal. Nazmyth to Anonimal, the 50 for the Turquoise, pulling off the ceiling. Know to speak. Nazmyth getting beat here. John will find the tying goal for Post in game number 3. Wow. Seems like this game may be closer. What did I say about getting overconfident, getting complacent? I even may be a little overconfident myself when predicting this game number 3. Post need to be ready. Let's get that lead back. We just ended the game that was past a Brazil at this point in time. Let's see if they can do it again. KeramiK back wall, looking to follow it up, gets the follow-up touch on target and in. What a play by KeramiK. Been ragging on him a little bit this series, but finally he gets a great executed play. Wonderful job to get that clippable moment, make it possible with that setup for his team. Really good vibes, get that hype back in the comms as well. Good job. Let's see if they can hold on to that momentum that they just created for themselves. Nazmyth has an open opportunity. 2-2, bang, bang, goal for Post Orange. Once they get going, they just seem like they cannot be stopped. Anonimal, the beautifulest touch in the corner to get that pass possible. 3-1 lead with 1:37 left for Post. Really great energy on the field from them. A miss here, though, could lead to some chaos. Anonimal, though, great beats pass, too, sends it upfield. Backboard here for Naz. This one, kill start. Good control to send it at least away from the center of the net. John, follow-up clear. The Turquoise trying to sneak it on in. KeramiK the save, Anon bumping one, and this one still not too much in harm's way for Post. A good clear will come out of this one here. It's a race to the ball with the net seemingly open. Bouncing shot, John the 50. Nazmyth, quick beat. KeramiK trying to find the doink, but the Turquoise is there. Anonimal. Corner, following, bouncing, nothing on target just yet. KeramiK, the follow-up, backboard. Nazmyth won't find the shot. But what they're doing is keep away, essentially right now, not giving Clarke Red the opportunity to score, to shoot, really any space on the ball. Possession still very much on the side of Post. KeramiK shot a little bit high, but still, again, that time is ticking and not in the favor of Clarke Red. The Turquoise trying to keep it on top of his car. 50 away. Nazmyth off the corner. KeramiK a little slow. Kill start. Will get through it. Anonimal 150 looking for another Siege on to beat, but I don't think there's enough time for 2 goals on the start of Clarke Red. Once the ball touches, that's game, that's end. Post Eagles Orange staying undefeated in NECC, going to 6-0, going into another series win, another game win. Wow. Really, really good job. Huge shout outs to all the players today. It was Nazmyth's game in game number 1. It was Anon's game in game number 2. It was KeramiK's game in game number 3. It just shows how complex this team really is and how well they play together. I'm going to transition to me one last time, but you saw it here, folks. Everyone played really well on the side of Post Orange. Huge congrats to them for staying undefeated. Again, huge congrats to Nazmyth on the ECAC side of Rocket League for getting Rookie Player and really Player of the Season. He has just done wonderfully for the team, as is the entire roster. Of course, looks like we'll be rating Post Esports 2 in just a second, so please tune in and catch whatever game title they have on right now. I'm sorry, I don't know it off the top of my head. But as we were mentioning in chat earlier, Post has a ton of teams. Valorant, Overwatch, League of Legends, Madden, NBA 2K, Smash, Halo. They're all here. They're on the Post Esports channel. They're on the Post Esports 2 channel. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, wonderful weekend. Hopefully I will see you guys soon on the Rocket League side of things. If not, enjoy the time elsewhere, and I will see you guys later.